Okay, Uryudo. Yeah, I can't heal Danhort from this spot. But what I can do is go heal my boy Campbell. And I guess that was a waste of aura too, since no one else was hurt. But looked like I did get an extra point of experience or two there. Alright, so we'll have Campbell come back. Okay, here we go. Zero can kill you, yes. Well, blam! Just what I wanted to see. So now Zero is absolutely ready for the next battle. Drop for the healing drop. Definitely a medical herb there. Good shit, good shit. Okay, so this is good. We got these, you know, two back-to-back redonkulously long fights taken care of here. This might be a one-hitter quitter, actually, now that I look at it. Attack boost from David, plus Rune Tomahawk, plus weakness. You're dead. Yep. Oh, Rock. 67. You're pretty strong, Rock. you're a big scary motherfucker, okay? Where I guess we know better than to fuck with you. Oh, good. We get Hera level up. Let's heal. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Both Rock and David have really good friendship bonuses. Rock's friendship bonus is an increase to defense, and David's is an increase to attack. So either one will be fine. And you just got 3 health and support. Ooh, good level up as well. Nice. Bernard? Yeah, you can, you'll be able to get over there next turn and take... Actually, I could have David attack the Mass Monk, and then, Danhort will be able to finish it off, and probably get a level in the process, which will be awesome. So we'll be sending over Danhort at level 5. Yeah, I really want to do that. Okay. Wait, we also got the large mithril, and we did get the small mithril upstairs, and we got the earth rod. Okay. So let's have David... What is weaker? His hatchet. Okay. So we'll have David attack the Mass Monk. Hopefully not killing it. Because we'd like to let Danhort do that. Nice, nice, nice. Danhort, save the godchild! Oh, a crit! Nice! I would love if you got level 1 spears, not gonna lie. Ooh, 3 health. Nice, Danhort. Good level up there. Okay, cool. So both Danhort and Julian are level 5 for when they head over to Scenario 3. Oh, fuck! That's right! The Median army's really strong. I forgot about that. I probably should have realized. Yeah, motherfucker. It's over. It's over. You are surrounded. Look at this badass army we've got. Oh, yeah. Plus, yeah, by the way, the Rainbloods are probably going to show up. It's just only in the battle where they can't cross the water. They didn't manage to stop the... Well, the Rainbloods are pretty strong. Oh, okay. So now Gracie's going to start talking. He's like, oh, shit. All right. So the fucking Rainbloods are here. That's not good. Execution Squad. So even Fial, you gonna join us to fight them? Oh, so now Gracia is gonna remove the seal. Yeah, but isn't that an awful idea? Like, they want the staff. After the seal is broken, what happens then? Don't trail off, boy. Finish. Oh, okay. Fial, that was pretty pointless. Oh no, what is going on? Gracie, are you gonna remove the seal? Oh yeah, he sure is. Oh, this is, oh, I like this. I like the little effect there on the dialogue. Okay, this is some sort of ritual going on here. Well, that staff seems to be quite powerful. Ceremony of the Innovator. That sounds badass. That's, oh yeah, I hope you didn't forget about us up here. So, looks like the Rainbloods are here. And the Staff of Elbesem, that is their goal. The Staff of Domination, you say? Should we stop the ceremony? No. Let's trust in Gracia. Gracia, we believe in you! Yeah, the Rainbloods, they're like, yeah, this is awesome, but we are gonna watch from over here. See all that lightning and shit. We'll just watch from back this way. Reveal your form before me. Okay, okay. Okay, so looks like Gracia managed to release a seal, and in the process, he absolutely fucking obliterated Fiel. And the rainbow. Oh, damn, that one rainbow fell all the way from the top there. That sucks for him. And it looks like even us, we're down on our knees right here. I guess this is kind of a good shot right here. Everyone kneeling before Gracia. Okay. Alright, so Gracia, even though Gracia is, you know, a child, essentially, Gracia is very knowledgeable about many things. Not exactly a slouch. Also, it's kind of interesting that Julian isn't actually in this scene as well, now that I look at it. Okay, so Fial and the Rainbloods were knocked out. The staff's holy power was spread throughout the temple. So, clearly this staff of Elbesem here is redonkulously OP if it knocked down a High Priest of Balsam and the 6 Rainbloods at once. So that shows us just how powerful Gracia is. Oh, and hello, General Rogan? Yeah, you're a little late, fucker. Yeah, but this is the General Rogan that we've heard so much about. Finally, his bitch ass makes it here. Only took your ass long enough. Those possessing evil hearts were knocked out by the holy energy. Okay, good news! There's no traitors on the Force. At least we know that. And I guess this is also a clue that General Rogan... We knew General Rogan was awesome already, but, you know, his soldiers are cool, too. Yes, this has been a pretty difficult trip. I'll agree to that. Yeah. But we're not bitches. We made it. Glad to see you managed to make it here safely. That we did. Have since had a bit of awakening. Yeah, Don Horde is like, fuck you, Imperials. It's like, oh yeah, so how are we gonna save Gracie? He's like, what? The Godchild is in trouble. Can't let that happen. And yeah, remember, Rogan was the Lord of Barrand, where Don Horde was imprisoned. Once again, display your strength to the world. Yeah, as of right now, Don Hort's not the strongest, but he will eventually become a problem, no doubt there. Yeah, Rogan, you kind of got fucking, you made a bit of a mistake here. Has ended in failure. Okay. Yeah, what do you mean, Gracia? Okay, so Gracia was after something difficult to grasp, and he hasn't found it yet. Alright. And the core of Elbesem Temple was destroyed. That sucks. Okay, so wherever Gracia was, it apparently was very, very far away, and he wasn't even able to detect the destruction of the Elbesem statue. Alright. Ah, okay, so basically it's only because Gracia was out that the Elbesem sect was able to do all this bullshit. It was at that time the best available option. Okay, but you could tell us what that was, but never mind. Okay, everything is all good, though, because we did manage to save Gracia. You know, Gracia is ridiculously strong, but all of us together, you know, we have him safe. Okay, so our Fial and the Rainblood's dead. Those who are well-trained should not have perished. Okay, so the Rainbloods and Fial are just knocked unconscious then. Okay, interesting. So we should get the fuck out of here. I agree. Let's get some distance, since they're just going to be chasing after Gracia in the end anyway. Can't let them get the Staff of Elbesem. Yeah, we're not yet strong enough to fight them. That's true. Alright, well, the Seagate is here, so we'll be able to jump on that ship. Sounds good. Oh, nice! A secret passage. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's get the fuck out of here. We'll go aboard the Seagate, and now we've got Rogan and Gracia with us. Okay, so Rogan is going to have his soldiers capture High Priest Fial. That's a good idea. Let's go. Alright, so we've been on the island of Elbesem for a long time. We're hanging out in Elbesem Village, saved all the villagers, we got Robbie, saved Gracia, so now it's time to leave. But now that we have essentially accomplished our goal, remember, originally we were trying to get to Baron to get a ship from Rogan, and, you know, then we were going to go to Elbesem, because we were going to keep looking for Rogan and help Gracia. But now we found both Rogan and Gracia, and we're on board the Seagate. So let's see what our goal is from now on. Now that boat right there, that is the Rainblood's boat. And I love this. This is that same theme from the very, very beginning of the game. Good shit. Okay, so Campbell's not understanding what's going down. Okay, the reason for the Elbesem sect's invasion is the expansion of its area of rule. Alright, so the Rainbloods, this does become very important that, the Rainbloods only listen to Domeric. That becomes, like, a really important plot point. Like, the Rainbloods don't move unless they're specifically commanded by the Emperor. So it was the Emperor himself who made sure that the Rainbloods came here. Alright, so Domeric is just obsessed with power, and he wants to control everything, including, you know, Elbesem, which is a religion that's, you know, basically legit in this universe. No one else is capable of commanding the Rainbloods. That's the answer to that. Ah, but see, this leads to a very interesting point here. if Domeric is the only person who could command the Rainbloods, why did Domeric have the Rainbloods come here to get the Staff of Elbesem rather than return and, you know, go save him? You know, why didn't Domeric have the Rainbloods come save him wherever Domeric is at? Alright, so Donhort does seem to be theorizing that it's possible that Domeric is, you know, a part of this whole abduction and everything. And it's a way to, you know, legally invade the Republic. It makes sense. Could it actually have been the Emperor's doing? I mean, it could have been, but I don't think so. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rogan, oh, so Rogan, you agree the Emperor wasn't the one who abducted himself then. Interesting. So give us some info about that then, Rogan. Yeah, the Elbesem sect. You know, that was interesting. The Rainbloods were fighting the Elbesem sect, so if the Emperor was really in bed with the Elbesem sect, then the Rainbloods wouldn't have been fighting them. The increase in dark energy. Okay, so I guess Gracia could sort of sense the problem that was happening at the Saraban Peace Conference and stuff, so that got him into action. Yeah, so they wanted the Staff of Elbesem, that's true. They would have joined forces instead of battling one another, yep. So me and Rogan are deducing the same facts, I agree. They would have risked losing it by fighting each other, absolutely. The high-ranking Imperial leader working with the Elbesem sect? Well, we already know that. The person who's working with the Elbesem sect is indeed Prince Eront. Oh, okay, and that's what Rogan says. Oh, you had an encounter. Okay, so we'll learn about what Rogan has been up to. He went to Saraban, that makes sense. Oh, a Elbesem sect ship. Oh, the ship that took off with the Emperor, the same one. That's the one that we were that's the one that we were going to chase after. Okay, so what happened there? Oh, this is very interesting. We were bombarded. Oh, shit. Okay. So who was it that bombarded you? Yeah, so this is another thing, is that, like, the Seagate is supposed to be, like, the most powerful battleship, you know, in the Shining Force 3 universe. Except for this new ship, the Executor. And this, of course, is a ship that's commanded by someone we're very familiar with. Okay. General Cruert's ship, you say? Oh. Okay. So, yeah, but we already know that Cruert is bad and working with the Elbesem sect. So this does further prove, you know, some things that we're thinking here. So after Rogan had cornered the ship that had Emperor Domeric, General Cruert shot at the Seagate, Rogan's ship, to allow the ship with Domeric to escape. Due to misrecognition. That sounds like bullshit to me. They didn't intentionally allow the Elbesem ship to escape. That's a load of hogwash and poopy. That's what I think about that. Oh, so we're going to Saraban. Interesting. Why to Saraban, General? Okay, so this is Honesty. She's a scout officer of the Seagate. Yeah, Honesty, as you guys can see, she's a Pegasus Knight here. She joins us later on in Scenario 3. She's also a very good character. Okay, so Saraband went to Headland, which is in a part of the Republic. A very poor part of the Republic, I might add. Saraband, which holds profit above all. I love that. I love that. And yeah, Headland, which suffers from poverty. So remember, right around now is when Symbios is trying to fix, remember, all the revolting that's going on in the Republic and stuff? All of that nonsense and all those shenanigans? Symbios is in the middle of dealing with all that. Like, at this exact moment is when Symbios is probably traveling through the volcano cave, or he's in Storic getting penned, like somewhere around that area. Alright, so the general is quite sharp. So as soon as Saraband went to Headland, he kind of started to figure something was going on. Alright, so Saraband, well, yeah, but we also know that Saraband is indeed in on this, because we know that Garvin is actually, he's bad, he's evil. He sold his village to a Vandal, Quonos village. Alright, so we should be able to find some info once we actually get into Saraband. Garvin would do anything for profit? Yes, absolutely. Balsam sect end with the bandits. Yeah, see, exactly. So, Garvin has dealings with the Balsam sect and Shiraf and the Dusty Village bandits, and he's on good terms with Prince Eront, all who are involved with the abduction. So all the puzzle pieces connect here and prove that Saraband is definitely a part of this. Yeah, you impressed me since you're apparently Sherlock fucking Holmes out here, General Rogan. Alright, so we're going to be able to explore the ship now. Now, this is pretty good. This ship is kind of like a town. We have a shop, a church, some NPCs to talk to. Okay, so yeah, Gracia is quite tired, and considering he knocked out Fial and all of the Rainbloods, that's not that surprising. Take a rest on the ship. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, okay, so now we are on the Seagate deck. This, of course, is, you know, the boat. Now, I should mention, if you guys remember back then when we spared Stella, and it was, you know, we could either choose to get Proton or a different general. Had we killed Stella, that unnamed general would be on the boat with us right now. But since we spared Stella and we're going to try and get Proton later, you know, that general is not here on the boat right now. Okay, we pursued the suspicious ship. Belonged to the Republican Army as we suspected. Okay. Wait, hold on. Which ship is he talking about? Okay. We pursued that suspicious ship, which landed near Barron. Is this might be Proton's ship that he's talking about. Okay. But when we got word of the invasion of Elbesem, we rushed to help. Okay. Yeah, okay, so remember that mysterious ship that Rogan and his army went to go find out? That was the ship that we let Proton and Stella get out of here with. I see, I see. Okay, so Honesty's gonna go ahead to scout ahead. That's fine. General Rogan, what's up, boy? Yeah. You did actually give us a lot of trouble, Rogan, you bastard. Following that suspicious vessel was foolish. Yeah, well, you're not perfect. No one is perfect. It's alright, Rogan. True nature of the religious group known as the Elbesem sect. Yeah, they suck ass. And they plan to awaken Elbesem himself. Alright, so yeah, we're starting to get a couple references to Elbesem himself, huh? Okay. Legendary 1,000-Year Kingdom. That is a cool, like, title there. A world where Vandals rule. Alright. Now, here we are on the Seagate. We actually do have a number of items that we can find around here. Let's see. So I believe this is, like, the church and the shop are right here. What is this right here? Okay, so this is Rogan's room right here. Alright, let's see what the bookshelf has to say. Okay, grit, perseverance, spirit, food, sleep, physical training, give up on the sailor's life. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, so what do we got here? We get a potion. Whatever. And we have a protect milk. What do you guys think? Should we give the protect milk to Median or Julian? So Median's got 42 defense. Julian is at 37. I think we're going to give that to Julian. We'll raise Julian's stats up a little bit more for Scenario 3. Gracia is asleep. That's good for him. He needs to get his rest while he can. Candles and a whip? Oh, General Rogan. What have you been doing in here with the sailors? Oh, boy. Alright, so let's head... So we have two different rooms here. Which one is this? One of these is our headquarters, and one of these is a cabin for other sailors and stuff. Now, I think we have... Yep. A large mithril. Good. What do you have to say? Be there for trade, but since... Saraban docks there often, there must be a more sinister reason. Okay. So yeah, why is Saraban docked at Headland? Good question. And guys, remember, Saraban is a floating city, so it's able to kind of, you know, it's a boat, basically. Okay, so the ship has been repaired from the damage they took from the Executor. Alright, good. Soil is poor. Garvin uses resources as bait to manipulate the Lord of Headland. Okay. Yeah, Garvin's an asshole. We know all about that. I see. So he's theorizing that, you know, Garvin, you know, likes, you know, being able to float around and all that. But what he really wants is a place, you know, to call his own. His own territory to rule over. Okay, and we also have an item, I believe it's right here. A small mithril, very good. We'll talk to everyone here in the headquarters in a second, but we still have a treasure to find. Because I did get the one that was in here already. Oh no, I'm going back and forth. Yep, we got that box. Okay, so let's head to the shop. See what new things are there. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the item shop. Do you have anything of any importance to us? Nope. Sure don't. Any deals? Nope. Alright. How about you, good sir? Do you have any deals? Nope. But I know you'll have something that we can buy. Bastard Sword is new. Although I'm not actually, you know, using the Bastard Sword. Like, I'm not using swords for anyone. Okay, we have these. Ninja Katana. Heavy Lance is the new. Okay, good. So we got a new lance for Campbell. I like that. Don't need a spear. Heavy Halberd. Power Axe. Yeah, these are the same. So is that, Iron Claw, Iron Glove. We can grab an Iron Cestus. I believe that's new. Robin Arrow, we've got those. Fox. Wow, there's almost nothing new here, huh? Because we've already got all of this. Got that, got that. Yeah, basically just a lance. Okay, thanks, I guess. Let's drop a save and then use that Protect Milk on Julian. Okay, so what do you got to say? The Kraken must have been a formidable... Yeah, it was pretty tough. Could have been weaker. Could have been stronger, though, as well. I'm prone to seasickness. Oh, come on. Yep. Certainly did. Median army's force to be reckoned with. You're goddamn right. Like Walter White. You're goddamn right we're strong. Men of the sea are quite superstitious. Yeah, that sounds legit to me. And what do you have to say, priest? To steal the staff of Elbesem, they are truly a terrible cult. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so Gracia is basically the biggest threat to the Vandals. So, that's some good info for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and use that Protect Milk on Julian then.